Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the Ghost Rider figure that was produced by Hasbro as a part of the Return of Marvel Legends line of products. I picked this up at Walmart for $15.44. Now, as was the case with Commander Rogers, there are two versions of this figure available. One is colored with the blue Hellfire decorations, and the other has orange-red colored Hellfire decorations. As you can see, I chose the orange-red version of this figure. Now, I have no idea who this Ghost Rider is supposed to be the alter ego of. Some have claimed that it's supposed to be Johnny Blaze, while some say that it's supposed to be Danny Ketch. I'm thinking that it's supposed to be Danny Ketch, but if I'm wrong, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Now, when I first got the figure out of the blister pack, I liked what I saw. This figure has a lot of gothic nods in his costume, especially with the trench coat that he's wearing, but it's not presented in an overkill fashion in my opinion. The costume itself is nicely detailed, and a lot of attention was paid to painting the reflection of the orange flames in the head as well as in the chest area. So let me pause here real quick and I'll zoom in and show you what I'm talking about. All in all, this is really nice, and it has a very menacing look to it, don't you think? Now, there are some negatives with this figure. I like the appearance of all the Hellfire, but it does appear that these flame decorations are a bit on the fragile side, and they could potentially break if the figure falls off of a shelf. And I was also disappointed that there was no weapon included, as I'm used to seeing Ghost Rider with a length of chain as a weapon. I'm not, however, going to criticize Hasbro for not including a motorcycle with this figure, as other reviewers have chosen to do. It would have been nice to have a bike, sure, but I feel that it would have added to the cost production and potentially could have put the price out of reach of many collectors. Now, the only items that came with this Ghost Rider figure were the left and right arms of the Build-A-Figure in this series, Terrax. So I'll pan down real quick and I'll show you what those look like. So as you can see, the musculature on the arms is nicely done. One hand is open for the axe weapon that is included with the Hope Summers figure, and the other is in a closed fist position, as you can see. Okay, back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of this figure and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So here he is from the front. From the left. Okay, here he is from the rear. From the right-hand side. And finally, here we are once again from the front. So overall, I don't think this is a bad figure. I think I made the right decision in deciding to add him to my Marvel collection, even though I don't know too much about the Ghost Rider or too much about his exploits. I like the overall look of the character, but I do think caution should be taken to ensure that the flames don't get broken off accidentally if the figure falls off of a shelf. And I would have also liked to have had a weapon like the length of chain included in the package. But overall, I think that the positives about this figure, they outnumber the negatives sufficiently. So I'll go ahead and I'll give him a good recommendation to add to your Return of Marvel Legends collection. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.